The return of Donald Trump to the White House has sent shockwaves through the Asia-Pacific region. Trump's America First rhetoric, coupled with his proposed defense budget cuts, has raised concerns about the future of U.S. military presence in Asia. The potential for a reduced U.S. military footprint comes at a time of growing geopolitical uncertainty. China's rise as a military and economic powerhouse, coupled with North Korea's nuclear ambitions, has created a complex security environment. Asian allies, accustomed to relying on the United States as a security guarantor, are now facing difficult choices. Some may feel compelled to increase their own defense spending, potentially leading to a regional arms race. Others may seek to accommodate China, potentially undermining U.S. influence and interests. The following sections will delve deeper into the potential consequences of Trump's defense policies in Asia. Examining the impact on key alliances, the trajectory of U.S.-China relations, and the overall stability of the region. Central to understanding the Trump administration's approach to Asia is the concept of America First. This doctrine emphasizes prioritizing American interests above all else, often viewing international relations through a transactional lens. In this context, alliances are seen less as partnerships based on shared values and more as business arrangements. This has led to demands for increased financial contributions from allies like South Korea and Japan in exchange for continued U.S. military support. This transactional approach has caused anxiety among U.S. allies in the region, who fear that Washington may be willing to abandon its security commitments. This uncertainty has the potential to erode trust in the United States as a reliable partner, pushing allies to explore alternative security arrangements. Furthermore, the Trump administration's focus on economic competition with China, often manifested through trade wars and tariffs, has exacerbated tensions in the region. A more confrontational economic relationship between the United States and China could spill over into the security realm, increasing the risk of miscalculation and conflict. The combination of reduced military presence, transactional diplomacy, and aggressive economic policies creates a volatile mix in the Asia-Pacific. This approach risks undermining U.S. credibility, straining alliances, and ultimately creating a less stable and secure regional order. Few U.S. alliances are as critical and potentially vulnerable as the one with South Korea. The presence of U.S. troops in South Korea serves as a tripwire against North Korean aggression. However, demands for increased financial contributions from Seoul have strained the alliance. A more nationalist South Korean government might pursue independent military capabilities. This could trigger a regional arms race and increase the risk of conflict. The future of the U.S.-South Korea alliance hangs in the balance. A fractured front alliance is under pressure in the Indo-Pacific. The Trump administration's policies strain key U.S. alliances in the Indo-Pacific. The Quad, comprising the U.S., Japan, India, and Australia, coordinates responses to China's assertiveness. Trump's transactional foreign policy raises questions about U.S. commitment. AUKUS, the pact between Australia, the UK, and the U.S., faces challenges. Demands for greater investment in U.S. defense could create friction. Uncertainty might lead allies to hedge their bets. Japan, the Philippines, and Indonesia might pursue closer ties with Beijing. This undermines U.S. efforts to build a united front against China. Trump's policies risk fracturing alliances that underpin U.S. influence. A region on edge, uncertainty, and instability in the shadow of great power rivalry. The confluence of Trump's defense policies and the existing geopolitical tensions in the Asia-Pacific creates a volatile mix. The potential for reduced U.S. military presence coupled with a transactional approach to alliances and a confrontational stance towards China injects a high degree of uncertainty into the regional order. This uncertainty in turn could lead to miscalculations, heightened tensions, and even conflict. One of the most immediate concerns is the potential for a crisis in the Taiwan Strait. Taiwan, a self-governing democracy claimed by China, relies heavily on U.S. security guarantees for its defense. The Trump administration's suggestion that Taiwan should pay for its own protection has raised concerns about Washington's commitment to defending the island in the event of a Chinese attack. This uncertainty, coupled with China's growing military capabilities and assertive posture, increases the risk of miscalculation and escalation. Furthermore, the potential for a more independent and assertive South Korea coupled with the uncertainty surrounding the U.S.-Japan alliance, could embolden North Korea. In conclusion, the Trump administration's approach to Asia risks undermining regional stability, with potential consequences including strained alliances, heightened tensions, and a diminished U.S. role in shaping the regional order.